Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain, here with my guy, man, way on the other side of the interwebs out there in Collierville, my guy, Kenny Stubblefield. What's going on, my brother?
My brother, you doing good?
Man, shout out to our people out in St. Louis, man, watching the show, man. All our St. Louis Grizzlies fans. Man,
that dude is hilarious.
Like, bro, what are you doing, man? Hey, man, shout out to my guy, man. You know, he'll be in the comments either this show or somewhere down the week.
Just to give us engagement. Right?
Engagement. Hey, I appreciate that, man. We're not really yeah, go ahead.
He puts the clown emoji in our comment section.
Like randomly, bro. So I looked into it, like, who is this dude, bro? And then when I checked the man comments, it's like that's all he does. Like it's all his comments on the channel are saying something crazy about me. So I said, okay, let me look at this guy's YouTube handle, and maybe his YouTube and his Twitter are the same thing, right? And of course it is, right? Yeah, so I go on Twitter and I got the dude blocked. So I said, okay, so what did I even say? I don't even see the conversation. Like whatever it was, I think I deleted the tweet. Or if I deleted the tweet, it's probably because I had some kind of crazy typo or I don't know. I don't delete many tweets at all. So I look up like what the guy said about me, right? So cause I'm really intrigued like who this guy is and why he hates me so much, right? So I go on Twitter and like me and Joe Mullinax had exchanged words last year, a few years ago, probably at this point. And he's like, oh man, Sain blocked me like a little bitch. So I'm team Joe Mullinax. I'm like, bro, who the fuck are you, bro? Like, bro, folks gonna be realizing, bro. Man, I'm fucking Thanos to these motherfuckers, bro. I don't remember you motherfuckers, bro.
You do like this.
I don't remember you. I snapped you motherfuckers. I don't remember you motherfuckers, bro. I hate that I don't care about y'all the way y'all care about me, man. Like y'all are random guy number 328. I don't really know. I got like 600 people blocked, bro. I'm sorry. I don't be knowing who you cats are, man. But welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. Shout out to that guy for real, though, man.
And again, I would say this. Like, when you and a guy like Joe Mullinax get into it, it's two big head dudes just beefing with you. It's nothing. It's nothing.
And it's mutual respect, man. Joe gets on my nerves about certain things. There are certain things about Joe I roll my eyes about all the time. But in my heart of hearts, I respect Joe Mullinax. But me and Joe been doing this shit forever, bro.
Forever.
There's so many people that came and went. Whether you're talking about being in Grizz Twitter, blogging, radio, podcasts, and whatever you're talking about, me and Joe been doing this shit forever. Like I've always have a level of respect for Joe.
Before a lot of the people that y'all respect.
Exactly, bro. Like, exactly, bro. Yeah. So it ain't nothing on that, man. But like I said, the dude is funny, bro. Like, dude. Like I don't, because I asked him. I said, man, what do we even get into it about on Twitter? Because I don't even know who you are, bro.
And he just said he doesn't even know, but he said he just said he sees something. He sees your video. He said it comes across his timeline, and he just decides to say, "Fuck Anthony Sain."
Like the man on Twitter talking bad about me. I'm like, bro, I don't even know who you are. You ain't in Memphis, bro. Like, why? Like, who are you, fam? But anyway, shout out to that guy out there in St. Louis. Shout out to the people in the comments, man.
Shout out Sainos, baby.
Hey, running up here. Shout out, man. You'll be forgetting, man. I'm forgetting who I am right now.
Say he ain't Thanos, he's Sainos.
They be forgetting, bro. It's just what I do, man. He's like a god to you niggas out here, bro.
He's Manos.
Oh man. Anyway, bro, shout out to y'all for running up the engagement in the like. That's so crazy too, bro. It's like, yeah, we care about numbers on this show, but we really don't, man. Like YouTube is where we house the show. And it's for people who already rock with us, that's just where we are. We're not out here trying to get any kind of national audience, and we don't really care about that, bro. Like the people who support us, have been doing so for a while, and this is where we're hosted. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. People can watch us all those ways. We're not out here just like deep sea fishing for new viewers, man. Like we don't do the engagement tricks. Now there are things that we feel like are burying us. We'll try to get out of those type of things because we get in here and we curse and we say a lot of crazy shit. So YouTube is not going to help us. So there are certain things we do ask you guys to do. But yeah, man, shout out to my guy, man.
Hey, listen, I am excited because there is one person that's here. And not every time, not every show he tells us this, but normally he's the first comment. And it's Kadarius saying, I'm here.
I'm here, my guy.
And Kadarius, the show is going to be perfect for you.
Oh, yeah.
But I have a feeling I'm going to have to mute Kendarius halfway through the show.
Kendarius, did you watch Media Day or what, bro? Like, hey, but all the questions he want to answer probably got asked yesterday, man.
We're going to go, and literally, can I just say this? Not to give away the whole show. We had a whole rundown of things we were going to do, and you basically called me up and said, fuck it, we're talking Grizzlies the entire time.
Like it. Ain't nothing to talk about. Bro. We are in the middle of Grizzlies preseason. I cannot wait for the first Mike. What's my guy's name? I say it all the time, man. He looks like White J Ham.
Who?
Video guy for the
Blevins. Michael Blevins.
Michael Blevins here, and I'm running the show. Bill DeVoe. Now you know. Yo, Slick, blow. Come on now, y'all know what's up. Anyway, my guy Michael Blevins, man. I can't wait to see the first video. You know what I'm saying, for training camp, man. See who got on the blue. Guess who got on the white. You know what I'm saying? To see, take a guess who the starters might be.
Yep.
All that type of stuff, man. I want to see Ja out there yelling at folks, KCP yelling at folks. I get excited about all that. I love watching camp videos, man. I'm waiting for one of them joints to drop for sure. But it's the preseason, man. We're here, and we made it. We saw Media Day. Media Day was kind of going on while the show was going on, and you're trying to watch stuff, you know, two different feeds going on at one time, and
Press Room P got his
Press
love.
Room P out there doing his thing. Parris Sharkey, shout out to my guy Parris Sharkey. So you kind of get caught up, man. It's hard to really gather what happened, but now I've kind of, stole a little bit of Kevin Cerrito's time when I'm doing bingo yesterday. Watched a couple of videos and. You know what I mean? On the riding around, I watched a couple of them. Fell asleep in bed. Julia's like, "What are you listening to tonight?" Like, it's like, what are they talking? Like, shout out to her, man, for dealing with me. Hey, Julia had me hooked up yesterday too, man. She said, "I got something for you when you come home." So my eyebrows started jumping right.
Your male enhancement started jumping.
Yeah, my male enhancement. Yeah. So I came home and I ain't got no spray in the eyebrows. It's a different story. But nah, she had the candles lit out for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Stretched out across the couch. She said, "We just need some quality time. Let's just reset. Nothing special. Let's just sit here, get some QT, had the candles lit." Beautiful. We're watching some bum ass show, man. If it's a show on TV, bro, Julia seen it. Like if it's any kind of series, if it's a series with an all black cast, bro, Julia seen it.
Yeah,
like, she love any movie like that, bro. So I don't know what the hell she was watching. They all seem like the same shit to me, but we were watching it last night. Had a good ass time. And I still went to bed listening to Grizzlies Media Day stuff.
Hey, man, I'm just going to say this. I am never going to listen to another suggestion for a show to watch.
Oh, Beauty in Black. Beauty in Black dick veins.
Did
you watch that, Joy, though?
For like 30 minutes, bro. I was like,
wow,
get out of here, man. Like, just like
damn, man, just forced the dick on me, bro. Did not come here to see those large black man dick, bro.
Well,
large dick.
Because then you start hearing Tyler Perry's story, and you're like, okay, Tyler.
All that, man, the church stuff, all that stuff with Tyler Perry started making sense, bro. Like, yeah, man, come on, man. Yeah.
Kadari said it's for women. Anthony did not tell me that until I started watching.
It's a black soap opera, bro. Like for real. So I mean, it's pretty good. I ain't watched it since the second half of the first season, but like it was a lot of ass and stuff in that mother too, man.
Jesus.
But no, the black dicks. I was like, all right, bro, I'm good. Because it seemed like they went and got the most endowed brothers they could. Like
they got
Tyler Perry went on a nationwide search.
He did. He had 1 point in his criteria. You got to be black
or not?
Is you big or not?
Like the girls, you see that post? The girls be somebody, is it big? Is it big or not?
No, I'm not. Kadarius. Nobody want to see
Kadarius, man. That man funny as hell. Because there's some bras in this too. That don't get it twisted. But yeah, bro. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. Pause. But
big pause.
It's definitely like, hey, Tyler Perry, it's time to come on out, man. We ain't gonna judge you, bro.
That's an enhanced pause. That's all I'm saying.
No, them boys. I'm like, good God. But yeah, man. But yeah, Media Day, Kenny. We got a chance to watch it a little bit more. It's still a lot that I feel like I haven't seen. I saw most of it. Really enjoy a lot of stuff to say. I'll start off by saying this, man. You guys can come in the comments, tell me what you thought about it as well, bruh. I don't know if you got my image in your phone that I put up an actual picture of me.
I'll find it.
I don't know if you got the actual picture of me watching. This is me around after Julian went to bed last night. Kid is about to pull up the image of me sitting on the couch, man, watching Coach Isolo. I don't know if you got this queued up or not, man.
I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it up. It's going to take me a second.
But man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been there for every, Grizzlies coach, right? And Coach Isolo, as far as like basketball acumen, man.
Oh God,
he's up there with the Hubie Brown, Mike Fratellos of the world. Like as far as basketball acumen, both of those dudes were longtime coaches, commentators, all those type of things. And the thing that stood out to me so much about Isolo is that the stuff that these teams, a lot of these teams are running in the NBA, like the Pacers, OKC, all these type of teams, that new style of offense. The thing is, man, it's like low key they running the shit he was running in Paris. Like he's like y'all he on his Soldier Boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like y'all stealing my shit. That's the shit I was doing overseas, and he admitted it. Like people were saying, like like Jacques Lanier was like, I know his system from when he was in Paris, and everybody's running it now. Like international teams are running it now. Santi said it, but like he is a basketball savant, bro. Like he knows the game of basketball. He talked about how he's borrowing concept from football, and he talked about some great football coaches that
we talked about it on the Bluff today. Gabe Kuhn talked about it. He said because
shout out to Gabe Kuhn too, bro. Hey, shout out to Gabe Kuhn, bro.
Hey man, I texted him earlier yesterday, and I was like, "Bro, that lineup though, like he had Ti on, he had Ja, Jaren,
and Cedric Cowell. They had the big three and the coach. Hey, shout out to Gabe Kuhn. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Our good friend Gabe Kuhn, Bluff City Media Zone. He's also, of course, the host of the Gabe Kuhn Show on 92.9 FM.
Yep.
Go check his show out. Yesterday he had, like we just said, another interview. He got another interview with John Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Coach Isolo, Cedric Cowell. Outside of what you already saw in Media Day, he had his own interview with those guys as well. So go check that out. I guess the best way to find that is on Odyssey. Radio still stuck to another decade. I don't know why. Like radio,
I don't know why they don't put it on YouTube, man.
YouTube, like,
just put your phone up. People will watch that.
Even if you just got a still screen.
Yeah,
like with just audio in the background. Like put it on YouTube.
But he said that he was talking to Coach Tomas, and he said Tomas was, because Gabe's a football guy. Everybody knows Gabe's a football guy. He started bringing up the idea that he had gone and watched old school, like Kentucky Hal Mummy coach air raid offense stuff, and had incorporated that into his offense. And it's like, you're from Finland, bro. How do you know this?
And they said he talked about misdirection on the offensive line, almost on running plays.
Yeah.
And Gabe was like, as an offensive lineman, he ain't just talking fluff. Like he knows what he's talking about. Like those things are, man. Like Isolo, bro. He might be that dude, bro. He might be that dude for real, man. And like everybody.
Yeah.
Ty Jerome was talking about how he wanted to play in his system, right? And all these type of guys are saying all those type of things.
Josh said, he says, I love it. The system fits me perfectly.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm telling you, it's going down. I have one concern when it comes down to him. And just like Thanos again, man, I guess I got to get off the crown and come to Media Day my own self next year and ask questions that these schmoes ain't asking in the media room. I am concerned with how, not that I think it can't happen, I don't think it won't happen, but I just want to know how much emphasis there's going to be to make Jaren a focal part of this offense, focal point of this offense. For years, we saw Taylor Jenkins really not know what to do with Jaren Jackson Jr. Kind of not running together, or John Morant together, not really running any plays for Jaren other than Jaren ISO. We never even saw Jaren with the screener too often. Right. Are we going to see Jaren Edey pick and roll? We're going to see Jaren pick and roll. Like, how are they going to use Jaren in this offense? I really want to see how he feels about that, because maybe we'll see how he uses Santi when Jaren isn't starting. If Jaren doesn't start the season, maybe that can kind of tell you how he's going to use Jaren, because their games offensively can kind of mimic each other. Jaren's a lot better at getting to the basket off the dribble, but we'll see how the whole thing goes. But I am highly impressed with Tomas Isolo.
I'll say this. I got two
fans will be as well.
I got two things about Isolo that I wanted to – you call him a basketball savant, and I completely agree. You listen to him, and if you're a basketball person, you're like, man, like I understand what this guy's saying. That's a massive difference with a lot of basketball guys is not only does he understand the game, it feels like he's able to communicate it clearly without any fluff and without any BS, right? Like he's able to like actually say what he wants out there, and it connects with people. Because you're talking about how to be an effective coach. You have to not only know the game, but be an effective communicator on multiple levels. You have to be able to communicate with guys that are auditory, visual, phonetic, like however they learn, whatever best way they learn. And to a person, it felt like everybody that was talking about Coach Isolo yesterday was talking about like it felt like they had a firm grasp on what he's trying to communicate to them. That's a gift, bro. Like that's a gift that not a lot of people have.
And these guys have not started camp, but they had a lot of conversations yesterday as if they've been in constant communication with him. Like as if he's been kind of letting guys know principles of what he wants to do and getting guys ready for what he wants to do. Because he said something about that John and Ty Jerome threw out an idea to him of something they wanted to do, and they was like, okay, yeah, we'll do that or whatever. But I really think he's going to be good, man. I really think he's going to be a good coach, and I think we're going to see his fingerprint on both sides of the ball real soon. KCP was just a super professional, man. Guy who was just, business as usual. Seemed like he genuinely is happy about being here. I'm excited about that. This team needs another good vet like that who's able to contribute on the court. And he appears to be ready for that. None of the Marcus Smart stuff we had to deal with the injuries or whatever. So hopefully we'll see him be a big part of this thing. Ja,
real quick, I wanted to ask you about KCP. Have you seen some of the comments about his media day appearance? People are like, he doesn't seem happy to be here. He's kind of dull, kind of boring, kind of this, that, and the third. You don't have any of those.
He's a worker, man. Hell no. He's just a worker, bro. Like, he ain't really – bro, if he didn't want to be here, you would not see him doing the things he's been doing the last couple of days. Like the stuff with the kids and all that type of stuff. Like, no, bro. Like, I've seen interviews this summer where he was, like, amped. Like, where he was really talking about being excited about being here. So I'm not concerned about that. I really don't understand what people be wanting these dudes to do.
What do they want? What do they want? Turn up, ratchet? Like what do they want? Like,
they're not gonna be anything outside of their personality, bro. Like he's just a laid back professional dude. Like that's how them Atlanta dudes be, bro. Like he's just one. You gotta remember he's one of those Atlanta dudes for sure. So I think he's gonna be absolutely awesome for us this year. Ja, I've never seen Ja this, and I like how I was watching a little bit of Vernon today. And they said this, and I totally agree. This looks like for real happy, not like manufactured happy. This looks like I had a dope ass summer. Life is really I'm really starting to figure out life. And Ja said something too. We used to laugh about Ja when he first got here because you could tell that he has. Here's something. I'm not. This ain't Ask Dr. Sain, right? I'm not. We got Rusty Buckets, who's a physical therapist.
Let's get into it. I love it.
But mentally, there are some things about Ja that I've kind of made my own assessment of.
Yes.
And I've always kind of wrapped around, okay, well, this is what Ja is. For one, I think Ja has social anxiety.
I think you're 100% right on the things you've said.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I think Ja has social anxiety for one thing. And number two, I think he is a classic ambivert. How do I know that? Because I have social anxiety and I'm also a classic ambivert. And I think Ja is both of those, man. And it's like, I think because of that,
define ambivert for the unaffiliated.
Okay, you got basically two types of personality styles. You have people who are extroverted, who love to be outside, love to be the life of the party, love to be the person who's loud talking, the jokester, all eyes on me, put me with a bunch of new people. I'm going to make a bunch of new friends. That's your extroverted personality. Then you got your introverts. I like to stay in the house. When I go somewhere, I'm kind of guarded. I stay by myself. I don't like a lot of attention. I fool with who I fool with, but the people I fool with them pretty tough, but I don't really fool with a lot of people. That's your introverted personality. I'm what you call an ambivert, who's about equally extroverted as I am introverted. And it is hell. It is prison in the mind sometimes because I used to think something was severely wrong with me until I really understood there is something in the middle between being extroverted and introverted. It's called being ambiverted. And if you look up things like how to deal with ambiverted personalities, how to date ambiverted personalities, I was like, oh shit, that's me, man. Because ambiverted people, I really said something wrong. A classic trait of somebody that's ambivert is I don't fool with a lot of people, but the people I fool with them extremely hard and want you to fool with me the same way I fool with you. And if anytime I feel like you ain't, I don't want to fool with your ass at all. And we're real like spontaneous. Like I might say, hey, let's go out now, or let's go out tonight, or let's go do the come over to the house right now. Like, it don't be like, if folks be like, I got a plan. Well, no, I want to see you now. Because it's just like ambiverted people, this is what we do. But I think that Ja is ambiverted, and I think he has social anxiety. They ain't saying, that don't mean you put him in Lakeside, but I think that that's the way that his mental makeup is. And I think he's learning to navigate through that a lot better. He said that. He said, he's basically said, I learned to be nicer to people. But I think he's just navigating through his personality style. And I'm excited, man, to see these guys, kind of grow up in front of us. I think that Jaren hates that here's another season that we're going into. He's not ready right now. And I think he's put a lot of pressure on himself. But I think that's something that he will be able to answer the bell. I was also impressed by Zach Edey, who's gotten a lot better when it comes down to talking to the media. Edey could have a very good season this year. You know what I mean? I think that in this system, we're really going to see him possibly look dominant during a lot of stretches of the season. There was a run last year where Zach Edey was absolutely unstoppable. And I am impressed to see how he came in looking at some of the questions he had. He's another guy, man, that in my mind, this might just be me who thinks this way. Y'all may think totally different. But in my mind, I've always kind of seen Edey as a guy who just really picked up a basketball a few years ago, really raw, didn't really know a lot of the terminologies or the ins and outs in basketball. I'm absolutely wrong about that. Zach Edey is a very knowledgeable player when it comes down to the game and the ins and outs of it. And hearing him talk about his workout regimens and how he got ready and things he wants to work on this year, I was excited about all those things. So shout out to Zach Edey for sure. The big one that I think everybody should be excited about is Cedric Howard. Guys on their own were saying good things about him. Says he's been dominant on defense. Jalen Wells said, I wish I had that man physical tools. All those type of things. Wish he had the long arms. Wish he had the big hands. Scottie Pippen Jr. said he was a menace on defense. John Conchar said as well. I think that Cedric, like, with the worries and concerns and anxieties about his health or whatever, with those being out of the way, I'm telling you now, that kid's going to have a good season. I think there's too many signs pointing to it, man. I think he's going to be a steal of a draft pick for the Grizzlies. So I'm excited about Cedric Howard. Another young man I'm excited about, not really based on anything, is my guy Omax, my guy Olivier Maxence Prosper. I'm telling you, man, like, that dude's style of play, fans are going to like that dude. Because if you like Meshack, you're going to like this dude too, man. He was a high-level defender a lot, and he's super energetic.
And he's big. He's big.
I don't think he's a 4. They're saying he's a 4, but I don't think he's like a Brandon Clark replacement because he can't play 5. BC can use the minutes at 5. He's just kind of a super athletic dude. But I think that we're gonna love seeing that dude in preseason. You're gonna see a lot of him in the preseason. You're gonna see a lot of Coward in the preseason, a lot of Gigi, a lot of Jalen Wells, and I think that you're gonna have people saying, "How do we get this Omax kid on the main roster?" I think that's something you're definitely gonna see for sure. We're about to take a break. We're going to come back and talk some more Media Day stuff. But before we do that, man, got to show love to our good people at Grade A Pest Control, man, the best in the business when it comes down to pest and rodent control. My guy, Reggie Alexander, big dog, man. Scared the shit out the goddamn critters when they try to come in your house. Because I ain't seen nothing since he left this motherfucker, man. My guy, Reggie Alexander, man, out there at Grade A Pest. Give him a phone call, man, 901-628-4867. You can shoot him a text at that same number. Shoot him an email, gradeapservices@gmail.com. Super professional, man. My guy came from corporate America into your house, man, to take care of those critters you got going on, man. Born and raised Memphis and Kennedy Stubblefield. Uses pet and people-friendly products that are safe and efficient for your home, man. Get with the good people at Grade A Pest. Well, we're about to take a break. When we come back, it's going to be more Grizz Media Day thoughts on the Anthony Sain Show. We'll see you guys in a minute.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
Like every one of those guys had something positive to say about Cedric. And I don't remember the last time a rookie came in where it was that unanimous.
It was the Scottie Pippen Jr. quote that was the one that got me when he said Cedric can guard anybody 1 through 5 and guard them effectively. Like that right there was kind of the light bulb moment for me.
Yeah.
Like this could be a really good basketball team if Cedric is just like, if he comes in and he's just a plus defender. Like one of our biggest net negatives last year was when Ja and Desmond were on the floor together. But if you can throw out a Ja Morant with a Cedric and Jalen, or a Ja Morant with a Jalen and KCP, like then you're never going to have that big defensive hole. Because there were times where we'd have Ja and Luke and Dez on the floor, or Dez and Luke, and it was like, ugh. Then you throw Santi Aldama in there, who is a certified matador from his homeland of Spain. Or, as Conor McGregor might say, we were fooped.
Tune in to The Daily Grind with your host, Lute Hatmaker, every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show, man. About to talk some more Grizzlies Media Day stuff, man. Shout out to my people in the comments, man. My guy, John Shumper, man, my dog, man. He was talking about the ambivert stuff as well. Says that the ambivert description was spot on. Let's go out now or not go out at all.
Wow.
For real, man. Like, man, I know I be driving Julia crazy, bro. Like, I be like, hey, I don't even want to do this anymore.
So that description, though, the description you gave, I thought I would be an ambivert too, because I can function in the extroverted spaces, but I'm more, it drains the life out of me. Like I have to go and recharge my battery at home by myself, like chilling.
You probably are too, bro. Most people I get along with are ambiverted personalities. Sure.
But I struggle with the spontaneous schedule thing, like going out, like, or the spontaneous, like, let's go now, let's go do something right now. Like I struggle with that. I don't function.
Yeah,
well
you're probably closer to the introverted side. But me personally, I know I sit dead set in the middle. I know I'm like every personality survey I've ever done, I'm like dead in the middle. Like 50-50 damn near. You know what I mean? So yeah, it can be horrible, man. And the thing is understanding what it is, because it can kind of make you come off as a real dickhead in friendship, dating, all that type of stuff, man.
Is that why you
speaks? Oh, hilarious.
Now, and then Kadarius comes in and brings the when she can Sticky Willie put his dukes up for GG like those.
Who, man? Who is he talking about?
He's talking about Cedric.
I doubt it, bro. I hope he's Jock Landale with. Kadarius wants to see somebody get into a fight so bad, but he want my guy Reggie Freeman Alexander to play for the Grizzlies. There's a funny dude. All right, we back to the Anthony Sain Show. We talked about things. I talked about things that I'm pretty excited about, things I think that are a plus for the team. Now I'll tell you about some things that not particularly that I don't like, but I'm kind of concerned about. Some things that kind of stood out. I forgot to mention Jock Landale. I think Jock Landale is going to be awesome. I think people are really going to be excited about him as well. I think people are really going to be excited about some of the things he does. I'm concerned about Kenneth Stubblefield. Vince Williams Jr. I think he feels like he's all the way out on this team.
Hey, did you purposely not talk about Gigi in the first segment?
No, I didn't. Oh, I'm kind of concerned about Gigi, but I'll tell y'all why. I'm glad you said that though. I am concerned about Vince Williams. You're talking about a guy who at one time there were real arguments about him being our starting small forward, right? He feels so out of the rotation. Like he feels, and because this is what I think is going to happen. Shout out to Gigi. I think that if Jaren misses any time, Gigi is going to get a lot of minutes at power forward, right? I think he's going to get power forward minutes, and I think he's going to do well in those minutes.
Yeah.
And when Jaren gets back and that position is crowded again, I think it's going to push some things down. And I think that's going to totally bump Vince out of here. And I think it's going to be hard for him to get time anyway. But I think it's going to totally push him down. But I also think that since I do think Gigi is going to be good, I want to tell you another person I'm concerned about, bro. They might end up being on the outside looking in. I hate to say it. Scottie Pippen Jr., man, might start being a luxury more so than a necessity, bro. Like, for real, because
isn't that what you want your backup point guard to be, though?
But listen, he's not going to be the backup point guard, bro. I think Ty Jerome's going to be on the ball.
I agree. Yeah.
I think that Ty Jerome is going to be on the ball, and he's going to play with Scottie Pippen Jr. But with that being said, Ty's going to be the guy on the ball. Scottie's going to be pretty much at the 2 and being the point of attack guy. They're going to always have a point of attack guy on the court, right? They're not going to have lineups so there's no primary defender out there. I think they're going to use Scottie as that guy. But if Scottie's good, I think he's going to have a good season. I think he's going to be really good. I think he's going to be improved. But I think he's not going to be better than Ty. I think Ty's going to be on the ball. But if Cedric Coward is hooping like that, it may make him the 2 off the bench. Or one of the guys you got starting right now, either KCP or Jalen Wells might be your 2 off the bench, right? And if Gigi is hooping, you got to have Gigi out there. And do I want a 6'1" combo guard out there? Or do I want Michael Jordan and Gigi?
But we said this last year about Scottie Pippen Jr. too, though.
He's gonna find a way, bro.
He's gonna find a way. Like, he's gonna contribute. Yeah. That dude's a dog, bro. Like, he is what he is.
I'm just worried that like he might start looking expendable by the time the season's over.
Is that a problem?
No, it's not. It's a good thing. Yeah,
it's not a problem if he's expendable. I'm not concerned about Scottie. Scottie is going to find a way to.
I'm not concerned about him. I'm just concerned that it might be to the point where his minutes like drop.
But here's the thing, though. If that's the case, then what you're telling me is that Cedric Coward's hit, and that's all that matters to me.
It's all that really matters. Hell yeah. I mean, him and Gigi hit. Him and Gigi hit probably.
If Ced and Gigi hit, hey man, everybody
fuck up.
Everybody
eating.
Everybody's eating. Everybody.
Yeah.
That ceiling that we're talking about for this Grizzlies team, if Cedric Coward hits, that ceiling goes like this. It goes from here to here. Like, it's up there.
It's risen, man, for sure. Do I have any other concerns, things that I saw?
Talk to me about Gigi a little bit. You said there's something that concerns you.
I had this conversation with my guy Cam Rose yesterday as well, man. And I hate to go here, man, but the church kid thing still concerns me, bro. And it's coming from a church kid.
Yep.
The church kid thing really does concern me. Like, it's about to be fork in the road time, man. Where you going, Gigi? You know what I mean?
Who you going to be, Gigi?
I like the things he said yesterday, and I liked how introspective he was about the role he played in last season.
But tell me that didn't feel very church kiddish. Like,
yeah, man. It's like, man, I want you to, like, that's in the past, bro. Let's just move on. You know what I mean? Like,
move on. Move on.
And you know, I've been in those religious environments where we have to self-persecute ourselves.
You gotta be the worst. You're your own worst enemy.
Yeah,
you know what
you gotta have to punish myself. I have to desecrate myself for this. No, man, it's over.
Like, ripping of the clothes and the ash on the head and sit in the corner and that kind of stuff. We both grew up in that, right? Like, we both grew up in that, and so it's like, at some point, I want to be like, bro, move on. Like, it's all good.
It's fork in the road time, man. Who is this church kid going to turn into? You know what I mean? That's no offense to anybody's faith or anything, but that kind of happens, man. Like, when you grow up in the church, especially when your family, your father is the pastor, there's a fork in the road moment where you either keep going that route or you go a whole nother route, or you go somewhere in the middle. And it's just a wonder where he's going to go, man. I think mentally, he just kind of said some things and be like, all right, man, it's like, Gigi, are you good? Like, like who really are you? You know what I mean? Like, are we talking to Gigi Jackson, or is this a character you created? Like, who are we dealing with? That's something with him that I think is it's kind of a concern of mine, man. But I'm expecting to have a good year this year. I think the fact that him and Jalen Wells have linked up is amazing. I think those two iron sharpening iron is going to help both of those guys.
Here's my thing about it, and I don't want to get like way too in the weeds on the evangelical religious
we're doing a lot of mental evaluation today too.
We are, but we grew up in it, so I feel like we understand it a little bit better than some. But the core tenets of the faith that Gigi, myself, and you grew up in is this: like, there is nothing good inside of you. There's nothing good about you at all. And that creates, if you've grown up in that, like Gigi has, like we have, there becomes a level of like where in any situation, when you're introspectively thinking through situations, you are the enemy, the bad person, the at fault in every part of the situation. And that is, if you are growing up in that and you want to be introspective, that's great. But is that conducive to being a high level basketball player and getting paid millions of dollars? Right. Like, you got to be a level of asshole to be a basketball player, to be an NBA basketball player.
And another thing too, man, like, it's a difference between the guy in our job that works in accounting who says, well, man, you knew I grew up a 7-day Adventist and I didn't hang out and drink and go to parties, and Saturdays were at the house. Like, there was no kicking it on Saturday. It's something between that guy saying that and a guy who went from living that lifestyle to, oh yeah, now I'm a millionaire and I'm in the NBA. Like,
but that's not even what we're asking him to do. Everybody's in the comment section saying he does have a tattoo. He has tattoos now, and that's all great. But that's not even what I don't think we're talking about here. It's how do transition. It's the transition from how do you move on from like putting yourself, like diminishing yourself in past situations that have happened, instead of moving on and saying, man, there's freedom to go and just like grow up, be yourself, not hold yourself to a higher standard than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even need the dude to go get drunk. I don't care about that shit. I don't give I don't care about that. I don't need him to go to Atlanta and hang out, in the Atlanta establishments. Like, I don't need him to go do that. I want him to be comfortable. I just want to see who he is. I want him to know who he is. And him be authentic to who he is.
Yeah, for sure. But like I said, I do think Gigi's going to have a hell of a year. I think that's all I'm concerned about, man. I think that's one of the things I got right now that I am concerned about. Yeah, I think that's all I got, man. But
what about Jitty? What about Jitty? Are you concerned about?
Fuck out of here with that. They were talking about him on Vernon's show today, and they were like, Vernon was like, "How have you hung around?" He was like, getting loose balls, rebounds. I was like, no, bro. You hung around because you on a bad contract that they can't move.
They can't move you, bro.
They're not reeing you up, bro. Like, they can't trade your ass because don't nobody want your deal, man. Like
they gotta man. To move you, they got to add draft picks.
Right. I mean, he's a fun dude. I think he's good for the chemistry of the team. Yeah. And would I be upset if John Conchar is on this roster until John and them are old and he's like there, Udonis Haslem? Don't really care, bro. Like, I don't have that type of issue, like, at all. He's a guy who's good for the locker room, I think, for sure. So shout out to Jitty. But I think if in a perfect world they would have moved off him a long time ago, because they've been trying to include him in everything. So so the fact that he's still here is because they can't move him, and they're in love with him, for sure, man. Kadarius says, but he's a roster spot. Yeah, sure. Roster spots are always gonna come open, man. Like I said, I'm not saying we need to keep him around, but I wouldn't be mad if they kept him around. If they kept him around for culture reasons, I wouldn't care.
They can't move him though. Like, I get it, he's a roster spot, but you got to add like multiple layers of other things to it, other assets that you have just to move off of the guy, and it's like not willing to do that.
Because at face value, nobody's going to trade for the amount of money he makes. Like, then it's like a weird amount of money, too. You almost got to add something to it just to make it make sense, numbers-wise. But yeah, that's all I got, man. I think it was a great media day. I don't have any other real serious impression.
Brink says Jitty hustles.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
And it's kind of contagious, man. Like I said, I'm not making any suggestion that he needs to be on the court or plays, but if he's on the roster, their roster's always going to turn over, man. So I'm not really worried about roster spots. That stuff's always going to turn over. Oh, man, let's talk about one last thing. the Jemiah Mashack stuff, right? So shout out to my guy John Rosa. Been talking to him for this about weeks, man. Trying to get an understanding of this whole thing. But basically, the way he described it, whether you understand what Rosa is saying or not, I'll give it to you in the simplest way I can give it back to you guys. The Grizzlies drafted Jemiah Mashack. They have his rights for a certain amount of time. There's no pressure, no rush to really do anything with him. These other guys that they brought to camp, if they're trying to build a hustle roster and trying to get these guys to commit to stay in the organization through the G League, that's what the Exhibit 10 contracts are for. So you want to try to keep those guys on your camp roster as long as you can and get as many guys as you can on those Exhibit 10 deals as long as you can to get money for those guys to stay with the hustle. As far as Jemiah goes, they don't have to do all that with him because they have his rights. Now, so I think they're going to be very careful of how they deal with him. But like I said, what I think is going to happen this season is that I think that Omax is going to end up being on the roster at some point. Either him or PJ Hall or both are going to make the roster at some point. Yeah. I think PJ Hall is going to be a surprise. I think you're going to like his style of play. And when it happens, I think that you'll see Jemiah on the two-way. I'm going to tell y'all somebody that's not going to play too much, but people keep talking about what he's going to do. Cam Spencer ain't playing, bro. I don't know why y'all think that dude's playing. I don't know why y'all think that dude's playing, bro. But
he ain't taking Luke Kennard's spot, right?
No, he's not getting Luke Kennard minutes, bro. Like that backup rotation of there's already gonna be a fight for minutes with Ty Jerome, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Coward, game one, and Gigi, game one. There's not a second for Cam Spencer in that. Like I don't see that dude playing at all when the season starts, man. What he's gonna do is be the Jitty role. I think Jitty doesn't play at all or won't be here the entire season. He'll be the new Jitty. He's not gonna be Luke Kennard. That's not happening. Yeah, Jared Davis in the bench dog you can use in the crunch. Yeah, why not? He'll be your emergency combo guard if you just got some serious injury stuff coming on. That dude's not gonna play. But speaking of somebody else, Kenny, that don't play at all, man, don't play no games at all. So our good friends at Trilogy Tattoos, man, best in the business, award-winning tattoo artist, man, been doing this thing for about 27 years out here in the Memphis market out there on Howland, man. Shout out to the good people at Trilogy Tattoos. Every tattoo on your body, there's a reason. There's a story behind why you got it. Don't trust that with just anybody. Let the good people, the best in the business at Trilogy Tattoos, take care of that tattoo for you, man. But, bro, we about to take a break. When we come back, man, it's inside the same brain. We're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday. We'll put a twist on it. Pause.
Hey, my question is, Jared asked earlier, does he need to put headphones in while he's at work?
Probably so.
Probably so. Put some headphones in. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
But Tim Cramsey, brother. Hey, we don't do helmet stickers. They do that on College Football Final. But if I could give my guy a helmet sticker, I absolutely would. For him to have 4 years of pocket passing quarterback, like we knew that it was going to be a transition into a different type of offense this year. And this offense is perfectly tailored toward the guy running it in Brendan Lewis. So you have a lot of success with one guy. You feel like you can make anybody sort of acquiesce.
It takes a lot, and you have to leave the ego at the door to say, look, we've had a lot of success here doing one thing. But the guy that we went and handpicked out of the portal, his strengths are not going to fit the style of offense that we've ran for the last 4 years. We're going to have to switch things up and do things differently. He has done it flawlessly and seamlessly in one offseason.
Tune in to On the Bluff with Christian Fowler and Gabe Kuhn every Tuesday at 10 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. Final segment of the show.
Before we get into this Inside the Same Brain, I have a video. It's about a 4-minute long video, so you say yes or no to it. But apparently, Nafisa Collier had a press conference today, and she went scorched earth on the WNBA. Do you want to hear it?
They need to. Hell yeah. Go ahead. Put it in.
All right, here it is. I want to get your thoughts.
Thank you all for your time today. I have prepared a statement that I would like to make before taking any questions. All right. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate the Mercury for advancing to the finals. And I want to be clear, this conversation is not about winning or losing. It's about something much bigger. The real threat to our league isn't money, it isn't ratings, or even missed calls, or even physical play. It's the lack of accountability from the league office. Since I've been in the league, you've heard the constant concerns about officiating, and it has now reached levels of inconsistency that plague our sport and undermine the integrity in which it operates. Whether the league cares about the health of the players is one thing, but to also not care about the product we put on the floor is truly self-sabotage. Year after year, the only thing that remains consistent is the lack of accountability from our leaders. Sorry, I had to walk here in my boot. I'm kind of out of breath. The league has a buzzword that they've rolled out as talking points for the CBA as to why they can't pay the players what we're worth. That word is sustainability. But what's truly unsustainable is keeping a good product on the floor while allowing officials to lose control of games. Fans see it every night. Coaches, both winning and losing, point it out every night in pregame and postgame media. Yet leadership just issues fines and looks the other way. They ignore the issues that everyone inside the game is begging to be fixed. That is negligence. At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Kathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs. I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. And in that same conversation, she told me players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them. That's a mentality driving our league from the top. We go to battle every day to protect a shield that doesn't value us. The league believes it succeeds despite its players, not because of them. I have the privilege of watching my husband run a league where he has to balance 100 different things at once. I won't pretend the job is easy, but even with all of that on his plate, he always takes the time to reach out to players when he sees an injury, whether it's Unrivaled or even during the WNBA season. That is what leadership looks like. It's the human element. It's basic integrity, and it's the bare minimum any leader should embody. This year alone, I've gotten calls, texts, and well wishes from so many players across the league. Those moments remind me that sometimes there are things bigger than the results than this game we play. But do you know who I haven't heard from? Kathy. Not one call, not one text. Instead, the only outreach has come from her number 2 telling my agent that she doesn't believe physical play is contributing to injuries. That is infuriating, and it's the perfect example of the tone-deaf, dismissive approach that our leaders always seem to take. I've finally grown tired. For too long, I have tried to have these conversations in private, but it's clear there is no intention of accepting there's a problem. The league has made it clear it isn't about innovation, it isn't about collaboration, it's about control and power. I've earned this platform and I've paid the price to get here, and now I have a responsibility to speak on behalf of the fans and everyone in this league that deserves better. Our leadership's answer to being held accountable is to suppress everyone's voices by handing out fines. I'm not concerned about a fine. I'm concerned about the future of our sport. At some point, everyone deserves to hear the truth from someone who I hope has earned the benefit of the doubt to fight for what is right and fair for our athletes and our fans. We have the best players in the world. We have the best fans in the world. But right now, we have the worst leadership in the world. If I didn't know exactly what the job entailed, maybe I wouldn't feel this way. But unfortunately for them, I do. We serve a league that has shown they think championship coaches and Hall of Fame players are dispensable, and that's fine, it's professional sports. But I will not stand quietly by and allow different standards to be applied at the league level.
Man, Sarah J, do better, man. Sarah J, do better.
Wow.
Hey, bro, you know what's going to happen, bro. They finna go on strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna go on strike. Like they for real. They gonna say fuck this shit. Like, so then they said something like they don't want them playing in Unrivaled, and they call Unrivaled a competition, man. Fuck the WNBA, man. Like them, like those ladies are bigger than that league, man. And that league ain't making them enough money where they can't do something else. Like that Unrivaled thing may be more than just a 3-on-3 or whatever it is, league. It might actually be where the women. It might be the next women professional league. Like for real though. And I think I wouldn't be mad at them taking that level of risk, man. And saying, all right, screw it, we're all gone. Like for real. Excuse me. I wouldn't be mad if they did that, man. And I think that could very well happen. We'll dig into that more tomorrow, of course, man. I think that's something that we'll hear more about between now and tomorrow. So we'll jump more into that as more information comes out. But yeah, they're about to. Yeah, man. Y'all keep playing with these ladies, man. Hey, this is women and men do not think the same, bro.
No.
Women can be petty as hell. It will shut that shit down. For real.
Yep.
Because it ain't like they making life-changing money, bro. They underpaid. I ain't saying pay them like the guys, but they're not getting paid the way they should get paid, bro. That league is doing very well. Yeah. Fuck out of here with that.
And
shit.
we'll talk more about it tomorrow, just because we'll probably know a lot more tomorrow. But I've said this from the jump. I think one of the biggest issues the WNBA has is the talent in the league, the superstars in the league have outgrown the league. The league needs to catch up, right? Like the way that they're covered by the journalists, the way that they're spoken about by the league offices, the way they're handled in every way, financially, supportively, whatever it may be. The league has to catch up to where their superstars are.
Yeah, man. That shit was crazy, bro. But like I said, they need that shit, man. But let's get into this thing called Inside the Sain brand, Kenny Stubblefield. Let's get to it. Yesterday, whether this hair transplant, tummy tucks, BBLs, ab transplants, penis enhancements, all that type of stuff, man. Today, Kenny Stubblefield, I want to know, when it comes down to dating and relationships, what are your views on women who have had
please
work done?
Wait, sorry.
What are your ideas when it comes down to women? You were being transparent with it yesterday, Kenny. I don't know if you want to be transparent again, but okay, we ain't gonna be transparent. All right, but I'll say this. This is me. Y'all can call me whatever you want. As far as do women who've had enhanced bodies look good? For the most part, hell the fuck yes. Yes, they do. Me personally, a woman who has a obvious BBL body, like I see you've had work, I would not date you seriously. We could have a lot of fun for a season, but I would not seriously date you. I have reasons why I say that. Maybe I might get into those things. I'm not sure. But let me just check the comments and see what the people have to say. Justin Ford says, what is considered work? I know some women that don't consider fillers as work. What are fillers? What's that mean?
Like lip fillers, cheekbone fillers, just fillers, like filling out spots.
I think that's work. I don't. There are women who might get certain things augmented, but you can't really tell they got that done. Or it's like they went from nothing to just a little bit more of something. The women who may have had breast cancer who had surgery, but there's nothing like, oh shit, like she's had a boob job. Like it's not like, but if I look at you and you've had obvious work, I can't date you seriously because I think there's certain mental components that come with that I'm not really ready to deal with. King Meek says them BBLs be hard when you squeeze on them. Depends. Natural sugar will always be better than artificial. So hey, these what's that shit called? High fructose corn syrup body ass.
Gregory Hyde, is this a sports show?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I don't know if you're being smart now. It's not. It's the Anthony Sain show. Welcome to the ride. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what y'all think, man. Would you date a woman who's had that kind of stuff done? My guy John says, I'm straight on the Miss Potato Head chicks. Like you said, you play with Miss Potato Head, but you don't want it every day. Hell yeah. I never played with a Miss Potato Head either, but I get the analogy.
Hey,
for sure.
Should this be the tagline? This is a show that talks about sports, then gets freaky from time to time.
Not really that. I'll talk about what the hell I want to talk about. If you want to go watch a sports show, go on Sports 56 or I don't know where you can go. There's a lot of places you can go, man, but you on the wrong channel. Thinking you talking to Sporty McSportington.
That's your new nickname. That's your first tattoo, Sporty McSportington.
Nah, yeah, I guarantee you that would be me. This mud is not to say the hoop hour with Anthony Sain. It's the Anthony Sain show. I'll talk about what I want to talk about. But yeah, this segment's also called Inside the Same Brain. This was on my mind. BBL asses. It's on my mind. King Meek says sometimes. I don't know what he says. He says sometimes the BBLs don't match the legs either. They don't always have to.
Justin wants to know, is there a difference between someone who paid for it themselves or had a guy pay for it? Good question.
This is something that crosses my mind. I love Julia's physique. Julia is a curvy girl. She's a bonus size woman. I love her physique. If she ever wanted to get things snipped away, I would not be mad at it. Like, cause there's certain women that I'm quite damn fans of from the Instagram community that are curvy women that had certain things snipped away and that didn't look ridiculous, but it's ridiculous in a good way. I think I would seriously date a woman who did that, but the BBL asses, I don't think I could seriously date you. I don't think I could do it. What my guy Brink said, I want a woman who has self-confidence, not one with self-esteem issues causing them to go under a knife.
But isn't that the case though?
They do look fun, though. They do look fun.
I mean, like, that's it. You mentioned a few minutes ago you couldn't date a girl who has some like certain kinds of augmentation done to their body, and I guess it's because maybe the only time you see those women are women that are involved in certain aspects of parts of your life, like your Instagram feed or whatever.
Well, some of them work in accounting. Some of them work in accounts receivable.
And
which I've never understood why women in their 40s go get BBLs and go work a regular job. I've never understood the logic in it. Like,
sometimes that's just the way
if that ass ain't paying bills, baby, it might be. That ass might be paying bills, but if it ain't paying bills, I never understood why working class women go get BBLs. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
No, it's like when you categorize somebody in a certain place where this is the role they fulfill in your life, maybe that's the person you couldn't date, not because of what they have on their body, right? Like, say
it again, bro. I was reading the comments. Say it one more time, bro. I'm sorry.
Just that when you have somebody that has those kinds of augmentations done, and they're in a certain portion of your life where whether they're on your Instagram feed or whatever the website you look at, whatever it may be, maybe it's you wouldn't date women that are in those parts of your life. But if they are the woman in the accounting department that has the BBL or augmentation, it's like, hey, I'm cool. Like, you're a good person. You're good. You're a normal, regular human being, not Instagram.
No, it's the total. I would date Gracie Bond before I date Grace in accounting with a BBL. Like, the regular everyday chick with a BBL is crazy to me. Like, those. That is nuts to me, bro. Like, chicks who aren't clearly working in the adult industry who get their body done like that, those ones I think are crazy. I don't think that the Instagram chicks is clear what they're doing. Like, I am in the business of selling my body. But like regular chicks who get it done, like, I got a friend who got divorced and she went and had surgery. And I told her, I said, nobody's going to seriously date you. I said, I love you, you my friend, but that's an automatic red flag to dudes. And she was like, why you say that? And I broke it down to, that kind of makes sense. Hey, Cake put the toothpaste back in the tube, though, family. But
I guess my question is, are you assuming that she did that to go get a certain type of guy, or did she do it because she just wants to feel better about herself? Like, is that not a big deal in this conversation? Like, what if it's just, I want to feel better about what I see in the mirror?
Why don't you feel better about yourself? That's what the problem is to me.
But but men aren't held to the same standard then, are they, when it comes to that? Like, we do things that enhance and make us look different because maybe we're not extremely excited about what we see in the mirror.
But that might be like extreme workouts, diet, that type of stuff. Like to go and say, hey, I'm gonna go get you know what I mean? Like,
go get your dick done.
Yeah, they the same, bro. It's just like it comes with a certain level of. Because one of the things I said to her, like we're this is why I like to have these type of conversations, because it's just, this is what I said to my friend at the time. I hope she ain't watching, but this is what I said to her. I said, as a man, if I'm a single man and you go into the spiel of I'm divorced and whatever, and I see you've had surgery, my thing is that surgery makes me feel like you did that and to be vindictive against your ex-husband or to make yourself look a certain way. But I'm sure those conversations probably came up between you and your husband about certain things about you, and then now you go do it like this. It's just all that just kind of points to red flag type shit to me.
Did you,
like I said,
do you think the post relationship, post divorce glow up is a real thing?
Yeah, we do it too.
I did it too. We do it,
yeah.
Right?
But mine was like a haircut and like it was like
new glasses,
right? It was like new clothes. They ain't like going out there, And then you hear women say stuff like, "Well, that's what y'all be liking." Like that's what we like in fantasy. Like that ain't what we want to come home to. Like I don't want to come home to Gracie Bun, even though I would.
Might I just say,
I'd come home to Gracie Bun.
Might I just say that it's a faulty and it's a fruitless endeavor to constantly change your body, to do things to your body, to enhance your body, to please people that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like do it. My whole theory on it is this: I am not the kind of person, the kind of guy that's going to sit here and tell a woman, especially
what to do with your body. Yeah,
there's only one woman. There's only one woman in my life, and I would never tell my wife to go do certain things, right? Ever, because she feels comfortable and
do what you want to do.
The greatest things that my wife has ever told me is when I walk into a room with you, I never have any doubt that you think I'm the most beautiful person in that room, right?
Yeah.
And so that to me says a lot. Like I want her, my wife, the lady that I've committed the rest of my life to feel that way.
And let me say this right here, man. Let me add this caveat that I totally forget. If you a married woman and whatever you and your husband decide to do,
man, bro,
I'm down for all that shit. You want to go get
shit.
You want to go get a crazy BBL. Hey, that shit. And that's what y'all like. That's on y'all. But I'm just saying, I'm talking about like single women. Like as a man dating, if I see a woman that got all that, I'm assuming all kind of crazy shit about your ass. So that's just me personally. That's what I'm on. But shout out to my guy Brink, man, who really dropping knowledge in the comments. Gotta get Brink back on the show too.
Yeah,
man.
we do.
Pretty soon.
So all of a sudden, side note, Jared comes in and says Zion Williamson is a freak. What happened?
I ain't really seen nothing about Zion. I don't know, man. I don't know. It was something else I was about to say. I can't think, bro. But yeah, we probably forget about this joint anyway, man. It has been a good one, Kenneth Stubblefield. For Kenneth Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.